The whole cryptocurrency market can be likened to a massive index fund that moves together, and a lot of cryptocurrencies have an extremely high correlation. So, is it safe to say that whenever Bitcoin rallies, the altcoins are naturally going to thrive on that move? In extreme bullish cases, the altcoins can outpace Bitcoin. The Cardano network is steadily grown in significant ways. Is it about to outpace another network? To sneering crypto skeptics, every glimmer of hope amid the current devastating state of the crypto market is perceived as sad attempts at rationalization. For those who believe and hold on to these positive indications, their favorite mantra is, bear markets are for building. This mantra is often repeated and it now looks more like a cliche, but it has no effect if the state of the market fails to embrace a change. Cardano and Ethereum have a lot in common, and they function as programmable ecosystems. This means that other digital currencies and applications can be built on their networks. These cryptocurrencies are heading for the same destination, but taking different routes. In Bitboy Crypto's words, it is believed that Cardano is capable of getting to its endpoint faster than Ethereum because it's traveling through a route embedded with immense opportunities. Is this plain logic or just a mere display of faith? From Bitboy Crypto's perspective, Cardano will eventually surpass Ethereum in market capitalization and users. The delayed completion of Ethereum 2.0 will pose as the network's Achilles heel and become a ground for Cardano to succeed. Ethereum 2.0 is being pegged as the blockchain savior of Ethereum, but what if it fails to live up to this identity? In an interview with Forecast News, the Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin considered the personnel working with Ethereum as a major problem more than actual software. As promising as the rollout may seem, the major fear is the kind of software upgrades said to be introduced will not be able to solve the long-term problems of the network. Way back in 2015, Ethereum 2.0 was expected to launch within just 16 months. It has been lauded as the most ambitious upgrade the crypto world has ever seen, and its main goal is to see the network shift from using a proof-of-work consensus model to a proof-of-stake, marking a paradigm towards what many argue is an efficient and scalable method. Well, we can say that much of the legwork has been done, but it still has a long way to go. This simply means that Cardano might have plenty of time to become outstanding. The massive overhaul of Ethereum, known as the Merge, has finally happened and has moved the digital machinery at the core of the second largest cryptocurrency to a vastly more energy efficient system after years of development and combating delays. It was no small feat, but more steps need to be covered. The update, which has potentially ended the network's dependence on energy-intensive process of crypto mining, has been closely watched by crypto investors, enthusiasts, and skeptics for the impact that it will have on the wider blockchain industry. From the start, the idea was that Ethereum would eventually transit to a proof-of-stake model, but the transition is a complicated technical endeavor that many doubt would get completed. Cardano is not the only network that has encountered delays in its projects. The journey to Ethereum 2.0 has justified the fact that Ethereum is also a victim. In an AMA session with the Ethereum 2.0 research team, so many users expressed their frustration over the delays. Delays and more delays, it never ends, a user commented. So Ethereum might be the darling of the blockchain world, but at some point the hype might just fizzle. And it might turn out that the long-awaited upgrade will refuse to gain mainstream adoption. This is what Bitboy Crypto is trying to bring to the table. Ethereum's weakness could be an area of strength for Cardano. In recent months, Cardano has had its ups and its downs, and while it has an enthusiastic fan base, the presence of detractors is strongly felt. The CEO of Galaxy Digital, Mike Novogratz, once posted on Twitter, "I spoke to 20 of the smartest people I know in the space, and 0 of them saw Cardano having traction with devs." ADA's critics have often attested that there is too much talk and not enough action, but clearly there is a passionate Cardano community eager to see it succeed. If this was not the case, it wouldn't be a top 10 crypto. It is also an open secret that Cardano is an ambitious project with a strong team and tons of buzz. But what makes the Cardano community so confident about Cardano? The answer is quite simple. Cardano never goes back on its words, and it always strives to do better than existing blockchains. Back in June, when an NFT Twitter page, Stockwitz NFTs, conducted a poll to determine which blockchain had the most active community, Cardano was among the 4 blockchains in the poll, and it had the highest vote. This revealed a surge of interest in Cardano NFTs, and as Cardano NFT projects continue to gain traction, the Ape Society, which is the biggest NFT project in terms of collection share, has recently reached a 10,000 ADA floor price. The development set a record for the Ape Society and Cardano NFTs in general because it broke the 10,000 ADA barrier for the first time. The 10,000 ADA price floor refers to the price for the cheapest NFT within the collection. To record more expensive collections, the price might be up to tens of thousands of ADA, For example, King Ford Edwards NFT was sold for 180,000 ADA. Another NFT, Maitland Lavenge, was sold for 47,000 ADA on the Cardano Marketplace JPG store. Monet Money tweeted on October 21st, "History has been made. The Ape Society has reached a 10,000 ADA floor price, a new all-time high for TAS and Cardano NFTs, a major collection breaking the 10K ADA barrier for the first time. Congrats, everyone." Cardano ADA will continue to gain prominence in the NFT space as more network upgrades come on board. According to reports, as of September 8th, the network has almost 7,000 NFT projects with 15 marketplaces that attract a trading volume of approximately $459 million. It is also worth noting that Cardano has recorded significant growth in the NFT sector despite the features being in its infancy stage. It is doing well and it can only get better. The latest Cardano NFT milestone can be considered a great stride towards the platform's move to achieve mass adoption in the crypto ecosystem. Since its inception, Cardano has gone through several deployments as part of its agenda of becoming an Ethereum killer. Bitboy Crypto is right about Cardano outpacing Ethereum, but it is quite appalling that not everyone shares the same opinion. Despite Cardano's efforts so far, many still believe it will slip into oblivion soon. For example, a few days ago, a pseudonymous crypto trader, Don Alt, opined that Cardano ADA will face the same fate as EOS, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. If you can remember, EOS and Litecoin are among the altcoins that once enjoyed incredible popularity but failed to gain any traction during the previous bull run. Litecoin is one of the oldest altcoins, which has seen very few developers and recent users, and its price action continues to reflect that. It was once a fixture in the top 10, but is currently struggling to cling on to its 20th position, according to data from CoinMarketCap. EOS, which was once pegged as Ethereum on steroids, had its fair share of prominence in early 2018, following a record-breaking $4 billion initial coin offering. The cryptocurrency ended up facing a sea of high-profile developers and gradually faded into thin air. It is down a whopping 96% from its record high. But what about Bitcoin Cash? Well, it was the most successful Bitcoin fork, and it used to be one of the largest cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. However, it faded into obscurity after the most recent bull market cycle. Currently valued at $2 billion, which makes it the 31st biggest cryptocurrency, it was referred to as a failure by the Ethereum founder. Don Alt's claims seem to be potent, but they are not solid enough to declare the Cardano network as a failure. It is widely believed that the new crop of Ethereum killers will fail to hit new highs during the next bull cycle. Bitboy Crypto's stance about Cardano contradicts this claim. Of course, the famous crypto influencer is not always right, but the certainty of his words should not be doubted as well. However, from all indications and bullish arguments, Cardano has the potential of overtaking Ethereum. It's been 5 whole years of working across 5 development themes, and since they are not petty accomplishments, a big show may be coming for Cardano. And this development might kick Ethereum in the rear. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let us have them in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next video, but before then, check out our other videos to find out how Cardano is living up to the dream of being the Ethereum killer. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe and notification buttons.